No, no, he's not really into this kind of stuff. I go, okay, well, would you mind if I just spoke to him for a second? Okay, they're like, yeah, sure. I go, hey, Mr. Jones, I know you're watching the game here. Here's the thing. I'm going to do this presentation with your wife here. However, I get credit. Credit. That word is credit, right? The word credit. Okay? I get credit for having 2 people on the presentation if you watch for the first 5 minutes. Okay, and I know there's a commercial coming up. Could you sit for just the first 5 minutes, then you can totally take off and sign the paper for me. Would you mind? Okay, that's how I get them to watch, right? They're like, all right, 5 minutes, I'll come over, right? I go, by the way, if you work for the first 5 minutes, I can give you another chance towards this $1,000 shopping spree. That's why I kind of wanted you to kind of sit. All right, so that's how it goes, all right? That's how I get them. Now, if they still don't, they'll have to clinch her to get them. Now, if they still like, no, she's going to do it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I go, all right, Mr. Jones, I just want to make sure, I just wanted to come over and say something, because if she spends a lot of money with me, I don't want you to get mad at me, or her. Let me go watch. Okay, all right. So and that kind of gets them to go. I go, if she spends a lot of money with me, just don't get mad at me or her. I asked you to watch. You get a pen? All right. So I told you guys to bring extra pens. I told you this on the PDI call this morning. To bring extra pens. All right. So that's how you get the husband to watch. Okay. So you give him $1,000 shopping spree. I go, Mrs. Jones, if you were to win, or Mr. and Mrs. Jones, if you were to win, where would you go? And by the way, I always have a pen on my hand, and I'm always writing down notes. I always have a notepad, and I take notes on the customer. Okay. So I go, Mrs. Jones, where would you go? They go, well, I don't know. I go, no, well, Mr. Jones, the catch is you have to spend it in one store. That's the catch. So I kind of have to write this down as part of my demonstration. So where would you go? Macy's? Where'd you go? Oh, I don't know. Macy's. Great. Mr. Jones, where would you go if you won $1,000? Oh, we're not going to win. Okay? I go, with that attitude, of course you're not. Okay? So somebody's got to win. It might as well be you. Look, here, I'll fold your corner so that way you guys got a better chance. I want you to win, okay? So I go, here you go, I'll fold it, all right? So, cool, all right? So I go, so where would you go? I don't know, Best Buy, cool, what would you get? I don't know, get a new TV, what, like a plasma or something? You're into TVs? Okay? I just kind of chat about shopping. Okay? Get him to talk about shopping, okay? So that's how it goes, all right? So anyway, so that's how it goes. Now you go into your things going on. All right, you can talk about the scholarship. Okay, you guys got to talk about that. I'm not going to spend time on it. I almost didn't want to leave college because of the fact that I couldn't talk about the scholarship anymore. Okay, so I was like, oh man, I don't get the scholarship. Talk about the scholarship. All right, Mrs. Jones, you don't have to think you're going to win the scholarship, but you might as well talk about it. Mrs. Jones, here's the thing: the top 50 students. You guys have a scholarship piece. If you don't have a scholarship piece, hang out afterwards and get a scholarship piece and put it in your book. Even if you're not in college, still talk about it. Okay, and Mrs. Jones, I might go back to school. I'm thinking about going back and taking the class. So if it's free, I'll definitely go. Okay, I'll take the class. Okay, you can take a professional education class, fine. Okay, so Ms. Jones, we have this scholarship, and basically what it is, top 50 students, top 50 people in the company get scholarships, get money for school, and so I'm really trying to win this. And as you can see, it's the top 50. You take it off, you take it out, and you go look, and then if you want to, take your picture and tape it on number 1. Okay, just tape it right over the person's face. Like, that's going to be me, Mr. Jones. I couldn't do it, but that's going to be me. I don't know how I'm going to do it, Mr. Jones. It is like a hard competition. Like, I have to sell at least $50,000 worth of the Cutco product to get there. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I am working my butt off to get there. And if I'm not number 1, and just to get on this page, Ms. Jones, that's going to be part of my resume. And so I'm really working hard to do all this stuff. So I really appreciate you seeing me today. And like I said on the phone, you don't have to get anything, but I hope you do. And by the way, I say that not because I'm just trying to win the scholarship, but because of the fact that it's a great product. And so, but anyway, okay, so. Close that up. By the way, some of you guys are going overboard with you don't have to buy anything, okay? So stop doing that, all right? Like in the beginning of the day, you're like, Mr. Jones, I just want to make sure you understand you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to buy. If you want to buy, it's cool, but you don't have to buy them. I don't want you to feel pressured into buying things from me, okay? Stop doing that, okay? You're closing their mind, okay? It's like, why would you say that so much if you really thought the product was good, okay? It's like, yeah, we have this really great product, but you don't have to buy it. You don't have to. I don't want you to feel pressured, okay? Like, that's just weird, all right? So even if you can't, just cut that line out. What I used to say is, Mr. Jones, like I said on the phone, you don't have to buy anything from me. I get paid just for doing this presentation, which is kind of cool. I get $17.25 just for doing the presentation. But I will tell you, I hope you do buy. And by the way, and I have all my gold copies right here. Most people do, and you have all your certificates. By the way, all these people, Ms. Jones, most people said they weren't going to buy anything. And I'm not really the best salesperson in the world, but the product is amazing. And it really is. And I know you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to love it. And everybody loves it, by the way. Okay. By the way, the person who referred you, the reason why they gave me your name and number is because they love the product so much that they wanted to share it with you. Okay. Talk about that stuff. All right. Name drop the other person, so that way you can get them tied in. And like, oh yeah, my friend gave out my name and number for a reason. Okay. Because this product is probably really good. Now they're excited to see the product, and they want to see the product. Okay. You're selling a product. Get them excited about buying a product. Okay, so that's how it goes. So anyway, talk about I could talk all day about just rapport building stuff from the beginning, but I want to keep going. All right, the company. You got to talk about the company. All right, so Mrs. Jones, here's the company. Here's a phrase I say 100 times in my demo. This is why I love working for the company. I say it all the time. Mrs. Jones, let me tell you why I love working for the company. I say this is my favorite reason. It's a double the edge. Let me tell you why I love working for the company. Mrs. Jones, let me tell you what this guarantee. You name another company that has a guarantee like this? I'll wait. Nope, just my company. Okay, that's why I love working here, because I never have to apologize to customers. Let me tell you this. Okay, let me tell you why I love working for this company, Ms. Jones. And I don't say it over and over and over again like that. It's not one line after another, but I'm just saying I throw this line in sporadically throughout the entire demo. Why? Because it shows your enthusiasm, shows that you like what you're doing. I want to refer this person. They seem to really care about what they're doing, not just doing the demo to do the demo. Okay, so. Mr. Jones, so this is our company. It's all the products made up in only New York. You know, we got the recession going on right now. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I like working for this company, because all the products are American made. There's over 1,000 people in the factory, so every time I sell a knife, it helps our economy. So I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, no, excuse me. Cross that out. Every time I sell a set, helps the economy. Okay, so every time I sell a set of Cutco, it helps the economy, and some people upstate get to keep their job. And by the way, all the products have been around since 1949. There's over 15 million people who have purchased this product. The company's been around forever. So this is our 60th year in business, Ms. Jones. Over 1,000 people that keep their jobs because I sell Cutco. That's one of the cool things about the company. Plus, I like the fact that the company allows me to do these presentations. Because they don't know what I'm doing right now. They trust me. They pay me a lot of money. I make $17 and a quarter just for sitting here, okay, which is kind of cool. And and the fact is that I just think it's great. I think it's a great deal. It helps me get a business experience. I'm meeting so many people. I've had so many people refer me to people. I've got people refer me to 20, 30, 40 people at one time, just because it's all your max. Okay, some of you got 100, some of you got 60, some of you got 64. It's pretty cool. All right, so say your max. Like people have been referring me to all their friends and everything, and so I've got to meet so many people. I've got to network myself. I've gotten to meet so many great people, and so and that's what I love about the job. Plus, we're a part of the DSA. What am I doing, by the way, right now? Building rapport. What else am I telling them? You're going to recommend me to people, and I love it. And recommending is a good thing. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so by the way, I'm going to put this on YouTube so you can watch it again too. All right, so I don't know. Is this helping already? If I stop right now, would you be happy? No. I'm not going to stop right now, but would you feel like you got something? Yeah. Good. Okay. So, so we're also a part of the Direct Selling Association, Ms. Jones. The Direct Selling Association is like quality control for direct sellers. Okay. It's like the American Medical Association is for doctors, or like the Bar Association for lawyers. They make sure we don't do anything wrong. Like I can't go and do telemarketing. I can't just go door to door knocking on doors. I can't do that. The only way I can see like your neighbor, for example, is if you refer me to your neighbor. Okay. By the way, you know your neighbors? Are they nice people? Oh yeah. Okay, we can probably refer me to them at the end. I just throw that out to them. Oh, and I can't say I don't know anybody. They just said. Okay. So, by the way, one of the things I asked in the beginning is, how long have you lived in the area? Oh, we've lived here for like 14 years. Oh, it's a pretty nice area here. Yeah, 14 years. Great. So you probably know a lot of people in the area. Oh yeah. Okay? No, they can't say I don't know anybody. Okay? So I know all the objections. You guys know everything that they say to you at the end that pisses you off. So just make sure you handle that before they say it. Okay? So I've just handled that. Now they can't say I don't know anybody. Remember, when Ms. Jones, you said you lived here for 14 years, you knew a lot of people. Why don't you just write those people down? Yeah, I did say that. Okay? I guess I can't say I don't know anybody. All right, I said I did. All right, so now what I used to do when I was driving, I used to drive around the neighborhood before the demo, and I'd find the nicest house in the area, and then I'd go, yeah, I got a little lost, okay? I'd be early all the time, but I'd say, I got a little lost. I was by that really nice house up on the corner, and like, oh yeah, the Smiths? Oh, you know them? That's gonna be a recommendation, I think. Okay? That's it. I just find the nicest house in the area, okay? And I'd ask about it. All right, so you got to do these things, right? So you're planting seeds. Anyway, some of you guys think this is the most important page in the entire book. It is not. Okay? Stop spending 7 hours on this page. Alright? So it is not like wood's nasty, gross, it's rots, and it's got maggots in it, and it's awful. Okay? Like, calm down. Alright? So here's the point with this page, okay? The objective of this page is what? There's one objective on this page. To handle the objection, mine eyes are okay. That's the only purpose of this page, okay? To get rid of that objection. So they don't say at the end, well, mine eyes are okay, all right? So